Hello everyone, I'm your host, Boss Zombie. Welcome back to Fallout New Vegas, and what I hope is the last episode of Honest Hearts. I'm kind of dragging on. This DLC isn't as long as Dead Money, but that doesn't mean you should drag it out to be. So I'm going to just really quick grab the last entry for the survivalist, which it's on a weird peak up here. Get away. I think it's like up here. Hello, Ant. Goodbye, Ant. Think I can get up like this? Oh, that was easier than I thought it would be. I hear Quick, give me experience. Thank you. Yep, this is what I was looking for. So this is not a cache, this is the survivalist duffel bag. Oh, the rifle. So before I read that entry, this rifle is interesting. I guess it's his weapon he's been using for most of his time here. It's a type of, I forget what the standard version of this is called, but the standard version's in the vanilla DLC. It didn't have a unique counterpart. Maybe it did. I don't think it did. No, it did. There was the All-American rifle or something like that. This is a second unique one that it's, instead of auto fire, it's single shot. It's a fast firing rifle. But what's weird is you can kind of see here, but the sight is bent to the left. And if you look down, to hit in the middle, like to hit something that you're looking dead on at, you actually have to use the right side of the bent sight. I remember my other runs when I did using all gun mixes.
When Salt Upon Wounds took New Canaan, he ordered the White Legs to salt the earth so nothing could grow again. What kind of monster could do that?
It's the guy whose name has salt in it. Yeah, when I did my normal playthroughs, that was a really good weapon. Alright, year 2024, so you're 71 here. January 2nd. I've been leaving notes for them and gifts. They like the books. Started with stories, but moved on to weapon manuals, medical books, practical stuff. In the notes, well, it's embarrassing. Almost like those cards people used to give to each other. Everything's sweet and loving. I tell them to read and to learn and to make the most of their new home. I tell them that I'm giving them Zion as a gift to make up for all the sorrows of their lives so far and all the sorrows man has visited on man. I tell them to be kind to each other and modest. I tell them never to hurt each other, but if someone else comes along and tries to hurt them, to strike back with righteous anger. Stuff like that. I send every note the Father, because, well, just because. January 18th. Have I mentioned that I'm dying? Mine's still sharp. Lungs are the problem. Might be cancer. Cough's been getting worse for months. Finally, there's blood in it. Getting harder to visit my little friends. Breaths so short. I've given away most of what I own. They'll find the rest in the caves and when they get a little older. I don't want them to find me, though. The Father is a broken down old man. Disappointment. It's time. I don't want another birthday. January 23rd. It's cold enough that I won't last long on the high mound up next to Redgate. I think I've got enough breath left in me to make it. I'll just lie down and stare at the sky. Feels right. I hope they'll do well. I hope no harm comes to them from within or without. Did my best to prepare them with the last few notes. Said something kind about each one of them, what makes each one special. Told them the Father was pleased by their kind natures and that it would be up to them to handle things on their own from now on. And that I'd be silent but still watching and still caring. Lying then, oh yes. Lied to you, Shar, and Alex, and Sylvie. Told you I'd be with you forever, but I wouldn't go back and unsay it once if I could. What was the point of it all? So many failures. But I never forgot your face, or Little Nuts, or sorry, Sylvie's. They used to say that happened after a while, but it never did for me. Maybe the only point of all this living was to keep those pictures in my head going for as long as I could. It was the only life I could give you. Not a day went by without. It wasn't choice. I chose to die again and again, just never did. Body had its own drive. Well, the little ones need it. Species will continue it if it's to continue. Well, species will need it if it's to continue that blind drive onward. I wish them well. It's been a gift to me, at the end of it all, to behold innocence. Goodbye, Zion. Randall Dean Clark, February 5th, 2053 to January 2024. Now I'm sad. But I remember now that's the reason I always choose not to evacuate Zion, but to fight for it. Because he worked so hard to make this place safe for those little kids that grew up to be the Sorrows. It's their home. He gave it to them. It's not right for them to be forced to leave it. What are you doing, Daniel?
I'm glad to see you're still with us. How can I help you?
Why do you need a map of the Grand Staircase?
Grand Staircase is farther east, deeper into the Colorado Plateau. The Whitelegs were able to reach us here, but it's only because Zion is close to the Long 15. They can't pursue us east of here. It's too wild. Throughout our history, we have called many places Zion. This valley is full of God's beauty, but it's just a place. Zion is more than this. We cannot use any and all means available just to protect stone and water and a piece of sky. We have to hold on to our faith. Far more enduring. If we sacrifice grace for a piece of land, we may live in this valley, but we will no longer dwell in Zion. It's better for us to leave now.
It's not about you. It's about them. I checked on everything in the valley and got you the map of Grand Staircase.
I appreciate it. Well, that's it. This is all we need. Now all that's left is to quietly pack up and try to get out of here without being noticed. That's assuming that Joshua won't try to stop me. And that he hasn't talked you into fighting the Whitelegs despite what I've said. Don't worry, I don't hold it against you. You're an outsider. Fighting seems like the practical solution. I'll tell you again. There's more at stake.
No going back. Whether you decide whether the Sorrows should fight or flee... What am I getting here? 2 Whitelegs war totems. Oh. Your decision will set their destiny irrevocably in motion. You will be unable to finish any remaining quests in Zion once you make your decision, so choose wisely. I think Joshua's right. We should fight.
No. Why? Why? Haven't you seen enough of what's going on here to see that the Sorrows don't need to butcher the Whitelegs for a piece of land? What Joshua wants is more than an attack. He wants a slaughter. And he needs more than you and the dead horses to do it. The Sorrows can't be pushed into this. You and Joshua don't have the right to force them into it. Please, consider what I'm saying.
And you have the right to pull them off of their land?
I've already explained to them that we're leaving. They've accepted it. What is Joshua going to tell them about being a warrior? What are you going to tell them about how to live with themselves after they got lost in the moment, killed someone who didn't deserve to die? Or does that not matter? Is that just an acceptable consequence if it means holding on to this valley? Maybe there is no place left in this world for mercy. But even if it tramples me into the dust, I will never accept it. And I will never condone it. Joshua must be waiting for you. I'll stay here with the others as I told them I would.
Daniel's never happy, no matter what you do. Like, all the endings of this DLC, he'll never be happy. He'll always have a guilty conscience about something. And this actually is... The end result, he has a little problem that he's kind of a little upset with. It doesn't even compare to, like, the If You Had Evacuated, where he can't sleep at night anymore because he feels guilty. So it's like, there's no winning with him. Oh, now we're going to go meet the final companion for the DLC. Should be right
Thank
there.
you for this. I know Daniel doesn't approve, but destroying the Whitelegs is the only way to ensure the Sorrows can remain in Zion. You and I will lead a group of Dead Horse warriors and Sorrows hunters into 3 Marys from this position. Our objective is to find the Whitelegs leader, Salt Upon Wounds, and prevent him from fleeing. Show no quarter to the Whitelegs we come across. Make no mistake about why we are here. This is an extermination.
Let's do it.
God be with you.
God be with me indeed. Joshua Graham has given you the Way of the Canaanite perk. While Joshua Graham is in your party, any 45 caliber auto pistol you use has less spread and is twice as likely to score critical hits. Joshua Graham is a monster as far as companions go. It's ridiculous how strong he is. So, I guess we're going to do this at night. Can I wait? Oh, I can wait. Let's do this in... Day will be a little easier. What's daybreak look like? 4, 5, 6. Alright, 7's bright enough. Alright, let's see. As I remember... Can I fast travel? Nope. So we have to basically make this long march and kill tons of white legs along the way. Oh, my stomach's rumbling. I'm hungry. God, pieces of that one went flying everywhere. Yeah, so this is just a long march of death. I understand what Daniel was saying, but at the same time, it's not his place to make that call. I understand if the Canaanites don't want to be involved with this. Oh, firebombs! But it's not his. It's not right for him to make the decision for the Sorrows. Joshua killed both of them? Wow. Oh, we're getting some frame rate problems. Says there's one. Hell is he? Joshua, you see him? J-Man? Josh? Oh, Josh. God, I didn't even put that connection together, like from Until Dawn. Continuing onward. This asshole on the cliff is probably going to snipe us or something. Where did they get anti-material rifles and brush guns? Those are all NCR weapons. Hold still for me. I said hold still. Perfect. There you go. God, pieces of him flew everywhere. Oh, there's another one. Hello. Oh. Really? Did it fly through his armpit? There we go. What? Where'd you go? Is that guy's leg still just like embedded in the mountain now? Whoa! Whoa! That was amusing. I think that was a 12.7 SMG that just flew by. God, look, if you look hard enough, you can kind of see the reflection, but there's little chunks of people everywhere. I've never actually used the YCS, that Gauss rifle, because I've always gone with Wacky Wasteland, or Weird Wasteland, whatever it's called. So, that's an item that you can miss out on if you take that perk, because you get the Alien Blaster, but unfortunately the Alien Blaster in this game is pretty much useless. Unlike Fallout 3, where the combination of like side areas and DLCs and everything give you almost like 1,000 ammo for it, the Alien Blaster in this game, I think you get like 100. What did I find? Patriarch's Campground. Okay. I think you get like 100 to 200 bullets for it, and that's it. When you use those, you can't use the gun anymore. I mean, you can do this exploits that if you drop the gun with a single piece of ammunition. Yeah, I'm finding all sorts of places. That it will. Let's take a quick look at the map. Bridge and then keep going through there. Then an enemy can pick it up, and then it adds ammo of the weapon to that enemy's inventory. But I don't know. Taking advantage of exploits like that kind of takes the fun out of the game. I really do like the hollow rifle. It's so strong. And it has cool that it has such a unique effect with the way it has like that energy burn. Stay right there. Thank you. As for your friend, who I can't quite see. Oh. Painmaker, huh? The hell's... Where'd Joshua get out? Oh, God. Thank you, Joshua. Just about to ask where you got off to. 50 MG ammo is so good, even if you don't use anti-material rifles. The ammunition itself is still worth so much, it's good just for selling. It is strange, though, that these guys have so many anti-material. I thought that was, like, the way the enemies scale in this DLC, that you have to be around level 50. No. I guess if you've been playing the DLCs in order at this point, the highest you could be would be 30, and... Okay, that does make more sense. I'm going the wrong way. So what are they... So at level 50, do they just all have anti-material rifles? Maybe it doesn't scale with 50. Maybe it only goes to 30. Maybe that's what makes Lonesome Road so hard, is because everything can scale to 50. I'm actually keeping... Now that I think about it, I'm keeping on par with the DLC's level requirements. Or the levels you would be when you got the DLC. Because your highest cap for the game originally was 20. And then when Dead... Wait, what? What's going on here? Yeah, when Dead Money came out, it raised to 25. Every DLC adds 5 to the cap independently. Yeah. Independently, so say you skip Dead Money but get Lonesome Road and Old World Blues, your cap is still 30, it won't be 35. Wait, no, I have it all mixed up. It goes 25, 30, 35, 40? No, that's right. This game, the cap was 30. 20 was Fallout 3. So yeah, everyone adds 5 to the total being 50. But if you skip Dead Money and got Honest Hearts and Old World Blues, you still only get to level 40, not 45. They're independent. This is the Three Marys. This is the stronghold for the... Excuse me? Stronghold for the White Legs. Whoa. But it seems like in Dead Money things were scaled to 25 cap because that's what you could be. Stop raining. Honest Hearts is up to 30. Or again, I'm messing it up. 35. Here was 40. Old World Blues is 45. So I'm not keeping up. I'm like under-leveled compared to what you would be if you were just playing this game in sequential order. Whoa. Oh, I see you borrowed one of the weapons. I remember the Three Marys place has like a bunch of... Ooh, Sorrow's Adorned outfit. I don't think I had that one. Nope. I have Stalker armor. Do I? Wait, do I? Yeah, I do. Fresh carrot, that's uncommon. Yeah, so I am actually underleveled. But that's just because of how I'm playing. Normally you do like all the story stuff first and then the DLCs. But in this scenario, I'm doing... Oh. How did that get all the way out here? In this case, I'm doing most of the DLC. Well, I did the first part of the story first. The part up until you have to make choices. And now I'm doing this part next. What was up on that ridge where that guy was? What did you have? A Tommy gun? Oh, you had a 45. Oh, wow. I was saying I hadn't seen one of those in this whole game yet. There you go. There's one right there. It's weird that the white legs have it and not the dead horses, though. 45s? Are these guys following me? I think they are. Interesting. Yeah, they are following me. Cool. I'm slowly forming a posse. It's interesting.
This is taking too long. We can't let salt upon wounds escape. I'm going to find a way around. God willing, we will finish this together.
And that's the end of my little trip with Joshua Graham. That was fun. I believe I have to go through this cave network next. Three Mary's Cavern. Ooh, crouching time. Turning off light time. Let's see. I smell a snake. Hello. Goodbye. Oh, someone else? Would someone else like a piece? Hello. Hey. Oh, more? I've never actually seen the projectile up close in a fire. It's literally just a bunch of cubes. That's cool. I wonder if the holo rifle and the Stormtrooper, that one didn't have any wig, I noticed. The holo rifle and the hologram's attacks from Dead Money are like the same animation and same projectile. Be interesting. Not surprising, but interesting. Healing poultice. See, I have a lot of bullshit on me from being given stuff. I don't need that. I don't need that. I don't need that. I don't need that. I don't need those. Don't need those. I have a lot of Sacred Root. Wow. I guess that's the equivalent to this DLC's Cloud Residue. You get a bunch of that in Dead Money, and you get a bunch of Datura. And Datura respawns too, just like you can get more Cloud Residue from the bunker after you've beaten Dead Money. Oh, hello. What goodies do you have for me? 45s. 5s. This way. Coffee mug. You can make coffee, by the way. The black coffee that I've been picking up in some spots. I think you just need a mug and like a couple ingredients. I'll check next time I find a campfire. Where am I going, though? Oh, I just took the wrong way. I had to go this way. Wait, this way? Oh, this way. Okay. Ooh. Oh. It's a dead end. Ah, not worth don't see any. There's just a lot of trash in the Three Marys, the river. Oh, am I already out? Cool. There's a fridge here. Wait, this isn't where I came in, is it? Which way am I going? I have to turn to my left and go that way. So I imagine... Wait. Why was that a red trap? Radio. Am I going backwards? No, there's good guys over here. Well, he's dead. You didn't have to do that. Jeez. I see. So, okay, this does look like it's the right way to go. Maybe. I'll take the high road and you'll take the low road, and then I'll shoot you in the face with hologram. Oh, high road ends here. Oh, it really did shoot. Oh, no, wait. You just went bloody mess. No, thanks. I hear more bad guys. I see more bad guys. Ah, he stepped in a bear trap. It's funny when that happens to other people. And not me. Another one. I guess they're designed... They're designed hostile like... Oh. Oh wait, that guy's not hostile. There must be an execution happening up there. Yeah. I'd say that's an execution. Jeez. Seems a little unnecessarily brutal. Well, these are all the dead horses. This is what they do. That guy had a jalapeno pepper. That looks like a shooting range. Wonder if I can lure... Let's see. There's obviously some white legs over there. Can I lure them over here and see who throws down?
We with you.
With you.
Aki.
That guy's not going to do well.
There
Maybe he
you
will. Oh. Oh. I avenged you. I figured the dead horses would have helped out, but apparently not. Oh wow, I can get those now. I have She's Embrace, which is not the Alguai Gauntlet. Sorrow's outfit, so now I have both of the Sorrows? Cool. Well, I guess that was almost worth it. What happened to the two dead horses that were over here? Now you're up there? Some help you were. Asshole. Is that a cup? It's a cup. It's a shot glass. Oh, we're getting some frame rate problems. Come on, we must be near the end of this by now. Oh, yep, here we go.
We warned you at Syracuse, and you persisted. You took advantage of us at New Canaan to drive us out. And like the dogs of Caesar you are, you followed us to Zion. And now you stand on holy ground, a temple to God's glory on earth. The only use for an animal in our temple is sacrifice. Kale wachene conserva o. You understand me, don't you? Don't you?
Outman. Kunaman mad. He killed all white legs. You talk. You stop.
Let me talk to Joshua about this.
Him hear you. You talk.
Don't listen to this thing. His cries are those of a mad beast caught in a thicket. He gave no mercy to my family, and I will give none to his.
Joshua, you've already won. Look around you, there's no need to kill him.
He has a debt to pay for what he's done, and I've come to collect. And so he's chosen to cower in the water like a dumb animal.
Ooh, speech 90. Good thing I passed that. If what you believe is true, he'll pay for it later. The Sorrows don't need to see you do this.
I want to take from them what they took from me, from my family. In this life, I want them to suffer. I want all of them to die in fear and pain. I want to have my revenge against him, against Caesar. I want to call it my own, to make my anger God's anger, to justify the things I've done. Sometimes I tell myself that these wildfires never stop burning, but I'm the one who starts them, not God. Not them. I can always see it in my mind. The warmth and the heat. It will always be a part of me. But not today. Go. Get out of here. Go back. Back to the Great Salt Lake.
He's talking to Salts, not me.
That's it. It's
3,000!
Thank you for staying with me. I couldn't have done this on my own. Let's go find Daniel. Tomorrow we'll be here soon. And there is much to do.
Oh. Let's crank this up to 92. What else do I want to put? I guess I'll put sneaking next. I should put medicine. I'll put medicine. Because I can get that pretty high up. Oh! Ooh! I'm level 30. I can take this thing. Oh, the implant GRX. This thing's cool. It lets you slow down time for a little bit. It's equivalent of that turbo chem, but it's non-addictive. Oh, it tells you right there. 2 to 3 seconds. Prick may be taken twice for the second rate, increasing the effects from 2 to 3 seconds. And the uses per day. So you get 5 2-second long durations of turbo. And if you take it again, you get 10 3-second durations. So you can make it last effectively 30 seconds. That's real time. Excuse me, God. Still a good number of perks. Cool. Alright. Yep, implant GRX.
And so it was
Oh,
that
there
the
we go.
conflict between
Slides.
the New Canaanites and the Whitelegs was finally resolved. The courier's involvement had tipped the scale, shifting the fragile balance of power.
Oh, yeah.
Demoralized by the Dead Horse and Sorrow's attack the courier and Joshua Graham led against them, the Whitelegs retreated to Great Salt Lake.
Oh, that's Salt Upon Wounds talking.
Their days were numbered. Word soon reached the 80s tribe that the Whitelegs' spirit was broken. Their war chief a dim shadow of his former self. By year's end, the 80s would overrun the Whitelegs' camps, scattering the tribe to the winds and claiming the Great Salt Lake for its own.
The Sorrows fought beside Joshua Graham and the Dead Horses, eradicating the threat the Whitelegs posed to Zion. Seeing the courier convince Joshua Graham to spare Salt Upon Wounds, the Sorrows learned that retribution could be tempered by mercy. Though he despaired at the Sorrows' loss of innocence, Daniel took some small consolation in the courier's lesson, and prayed it would take root.
Having helped eradicate the Whitelegs from Zion, the Dead Horses returned to Dead Horse Point in triumph. They remained neutral toward the Sorrows, but as years went on, there were periods of competitive friction, even violence between the tribes. The new Canaanites, Daniel especially, intervened regularly as mediators, but found it difficult to reconcile the tribe's conflicts.
The defeat of the Whitelegs in Zion marked a turning point in the fortunes of the Happy Trails Caravan Company. Every 2 months, the caravan met with the new Canaanites in Zion Valley to trade. Happy Trails soon returned to prosperity. The vigilance of the Sorrows and Dead Horses in defending southwestern Utah, initially startling to Happy Trails caravans, soon proved a blessing. The tribes united against the 80s, driving them back from Highway 50, and thus opening yet another trading route for Happy Trails caravans.
Follows Chuck took the courier's words to heart and decided that he would behold the sights and sounds of distant lands with his own eyes and ears. After returning to Dead Horse Point, he quarreled with his family and other tribe members about his ambitions. One morning, they awoke to discover that Follows Chuck had set off alone, westward, into the wilderness. He was never seen again.
Waking Cloud was distraught when she learned of her husband's death, but took comfort from her tribe and the compassion of the new Canaanites. She forgave Daniel for having concealed her husband's fate from her, and learned to accept his fate. When her grief faded, she took a husband from the Dead Horse tribe. At her bidding, he stayed close to home.
The threat of the Whitelegs ended. Joshua Graham helped the Sorrows and Dead Horses tend to their fallen comrades and secure Zion. The courier's words had stayed Joshua's wrath in his darkest hour, and in sparing salt upon wounds, he was changed. While he continued to advocate militant opposition to the enemies of New Canaan, he sometimes showed quarter to those who crossed his family. Eventually, this new spirit would diminish the myth of the burned man in distant lands. A small price for the peace it brought to Joshua Graham.
For years after the defeat of the Whitelegs, Daniel did his best to minister to the Sorrows' spiritual needs. Try as he might, he could not hold back the tribe's increasing militancy and reverence of Joshua Graham. Demoralized, he returned to his family in Dead Horse Point. His failures haunted him for the rest of his days.
And with that, the courier walked out of the history of the tribes of Zion and back to the gathering storm of the Mojave Wasteland.
Hey! Oh, I guess that lets me get to Zion whenever I want. So that's the end of Honest Hearts. Just like the DLCs do this kind of now. So these are the unique items you could have gotten from NPCs by killing them, or the friendly NPCs, or most of the friendly NPCs. There's salt upon wound stuff here, but this is incentive not to have to steal or kill for them. I don't need any of these, and you can hold on to all the unique crap I don't want to carry. So that. When did I get dirty water? That. Hold those. Those. That. Oh, a lot of garbage. Anything on me here? Okay. Joshua's armor, while not as good or durable as the Sierra Madre Reinforced, Has an increased critical hit chance, which is the kind of thing I love. So now I look like this. And I can go... Don't crash. Departing Paradise. There's a short, little useless quest at the end of the DLC just to confirm that you're done. So this is back where we first met Jet and everyone who died horribly. Oh, I guess that crate was there for if you had too much shit and you couldn't bring it with you to the DLC. So yeah, Honest Hearts is now done. Next is Old World Blues. There's one thing I want to do before I actually get into that DLC. But it shouldn't take me more than a few minutes. But I'll do that in the next episode. So thanks for joining me. Come back. I'll have the next stuff up real soon. But until then, bye.